Hello, and thank you for joining me. My name is Shauna, and this is Kalani Yoga. In this video, we are going to explore box breathing. Box breathing is a deep breathing technique that is very helpful to allow us to reduce our stress, increase our focus. It can be wonderful to help us go to sleep if we're having insomnia. It is a wonderful meditation technique as well if you'd like to combine this with your meditation practice. Really, anytime that you're feeling a little overwhelmed or stressed, I encourage you to practice this box breathing technique to help you recenter, focus, and calm yourself down. So what do we mean by deep breathing? Now, when you're breathing throughout the day, you're using your lungs and you probably don't notice any real movement in your chest or your stomach. And that's totally fine. That's shallow breathing. It gets us through the day. When we activate deep breathing and we draw our breath all the way down into our belly, we are activating our diaphragm and we are injecting more oxygen into our blood. And we're doing all these wonderful things with our breath that helps our body. All right, so how do we do this box breathing technique? Now this can be done seated. I prefer to do this when seated. Now you can do this in a chair or seated on the ground. As you can see, I'm actually sitting on a yoga cushion. This allows my hips to be a little bit above my knees, so it's a little bit more comfortable, but my feet are still grounded. They're still in contact with the ground. So if you're seated on a chair, that's fantastic. It's another great place to do this. Really try to make sure that your feet are able to ground down into the ground and make contact. So wherever you are, find that comfortable seat. And when you get there, sit tall. Try to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips and reach the crown of your head as high as you can. This gives you all the space that you can use to maximize your lung capacity. Alrighty, so to help focus, I do encourage you to close your eyes, but if that's uncomfortable, then feel free to leave them open just with a soft gaze. Take one hand and place it at the top of your chest, and take your other hand and place it at the bottom of your ribs. This will help you focus your breath all the way down toward that bottom hand. If you're inhaling and you notice that your top hand is moving, try to push that air all the way down to the bottom hand so that just your bottom hand is moving in and away from you. Alrighty, so let's begin with our box breath technique. Now, box breathing really just refers to counting your breaths. So we're going to count as we inhale to the count of 4. Then we're going to hold our breath for the same count of 4. And then we're going to exhale to the count of 4. So inhale, hold, exhale. That's our box. Now, by focusing on that count of 4, this is going to allow our mind to hopefully not wander. It's okay if it does, but it brings something back for your mind to focus on and tries to help distract you from whatever else might be stressing you out. Alrighty, let's begin. Take a deep inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top. Try not to inhale or exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now slowly exhale out from the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a pause. So again, we want to inhale to the count of 4. We're going to hold our breath. So try not to inhale or exhale for that whole count of 4. Your lungs should be pretty full when you do that. And then we're going to exhale for that same count of 4. When you're exhaling, really try to push all of the air out of you. Let's try again. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, pause. How does that feel? If the count of 4 is feeling strenuous, then feel free to use a different number. It doesn't have to be 4. That's a great target. I actually find that sometimes I can go a lot longer, but sometimes I need to go shorter. So maybe start with 2 or 3 counts if that's a little bit easier. 4 is a great baseline, maybe a great goal target to achieve, but if you're not quite there, that's okay. Find the number that works for you. All right, let's try it uninterrupted for 3 more times to see how it feels. Finding your position, empty out the lungs, and begin to inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, we're inhaling for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. That's only 3 sides of the box. If you feel comfortable to hold the exhale with all of your air out of your lungs for a count of 4, then go ahead and close that box for that last 4 count. If that's uncomfortable at first, that's okay. Start inhaling as soon as you're ready. It's a great goal to work up to, but let's not push ourselves. Let's enjoy where we are today. Thank you so much for joining me in this demonstration of box breathing. I encourage you to practice it as much as you can throughout the day for just a minute when you're feeling stressed or you need to focus and concentrate on something. Perhaps if you have a big decision to make, or if you're just having a hard time sleeping. Let me know how it works out. I'd love to see what you think in the comments. Until next time, thank you so much for joining me.